Time in the game, we are in our open world. We're on the South Island, southern Gotham. Our open world is more than twice the size of that in Arkham City. It's broken into three main pieces. There's South Gotham, there's North Gotham, and then there's a Gotham Pioneer Bridge that connects the two together. Of course, there are other environments that you'll visit on top of that throughout the game, but that makes up the major landmass of our open world. Now, in South Gotham, obviously there are those gangs and those thugs that I talked about earlier. Their job basically is to kind of create chaos, to do the kinds of things that are going to put pressure on the city that the assassins think is going to lure Batman out. They then deliver the killing blow, they collect their $50 million, and away to Fiji they go. And so there's a really interesting element about this character, the fantasy of being Batman. One of the things that I've always sort of really liked about him. Why does he do what he does, right? Why on this night, with 8 assassins, the deadliest people in the DC universe trying to kill him, why does he go out into the open world? Why does he try and save this city? Why bother? Why not just stay home? Why not just sit in the Batcave and relax and, you know, wake up next morning and open his Christmas presents? It's because he is Batman, because he swore that oath to protect the city from the villains, from the criminal element that would prey on it, that would oppress it, that would take advantage of it, that he is willing to risk his own life. He's willing to sacrifice his own well-being, even in the face of these incredible odds, in order to go out there, stop these crimes in progress, keep these people from preying on the innocents, and generally do what Batman does. So there's something very special about that, and in an elegant way, it ties to the, you know, the kind of fantasy of a great open world game, right? You've got your main narrative, you've got your main objective, the assassins to defeat, Black Mask to find, but then in the world you've got puzzles to solve, you've got collectibles to find, you've got side missions to do, you've got enemies to defeat. That marries very nicely to the fact that Batman is going to save this city. He's going to become that Dark Knight, even in the face of the challenges that he's facing. So, at this point in time in the game, he has figured out, he thinks, where Black Mask is. And he's just completed a very important piece of detective work, using our all-new case file system to really put you, the player, in the shoes of being Batman and kind of cracking these cases yourself, figuring out who did it, why they did it, and where you can find them. So in order to find Black Mask, he needs this one last piece of information, and unfortunately that piece of information is only available in the actual Gotham City Police Department headquarters. In their main servers is stored the National Criminal Database. And by hacking into the National Criminal Database, he's going to get the information that he needs in order to go out and find Black Mask. Now, I mentioned earlier, right, later on in his career, Batman would just call up Gordon and be like, hey, what's up?